So I got kicked out of my family's house when I was like 17. I'm 24. I've been taking care of myself, living by myself for years. But this is the only time in my life now where I've had my own apartment with my name and everything on it. I'm 24, like I said. And I've definitely avoided some situations that I could have been in because a lot of the older women that I live with always gave me pointers and just things that they felt I needed to know as a young femme who will be going into the world by myself sometime. So I want to share some of those tips and just some of the tips that I think would be helpful for people and just things I picked up in my little year. So here we go. The first one, don't let nobody live with you. I don't care what the hell they're going through. I don't care how broke they are. I don't care. You can let somebody stay with you for at max 2 weeks. 2 weeks. After that, get them the fuck out. Give you some time or space in between if you want to let them stay for another 2 weeks after that. Sure, but don't let nobody live in your fucking house. This next one, given to me by a lady named Sherry that I live with, and it definitely comes in handy and has come in handy for me. Has come in handy when I was living with her. Always comes in handy. Keep you some canned food in your cabinet in the kitchen. Keep you some rice. Keep you things that last long. You don't have to cook it that week. Yeah, it may feel like a waste of money in the moment, but in times where you don't want to cook, you low on money, you don't have groceries, it will come in handy and you will be happy that you saved that shit. Get a receipt for every payment you make to your landlord. Have him write out a receipt and you keep that receipt in your junk drawer in your kitchen in a folder. Keep all of your receipts. Keep all of your bill payments for electric, for Wi-Fi. Keep track of those things. This is something I still have to remind myself of and I'm still working on because I'm a Taurus rising. I love making people comfortable and making people feel good and all this shit. Nobody should be more comfortable in your home than you are. If someone is more comfortable in your fucking home than you are, you have a problem and it needs to go. You may not want to kick the person out and you don't have to. It's your home. If you want to keep the person there, but you find that you're getting uncomfortable or you find that like this person is enjoying the television in your home that you pay for more than you, or they're a little bit more comfortable in your bed that you sleep in, you have a problem and you need to reassess these boundaries. As my father would say to me, your cipher, your home, that's your cipher. You protect your cipher. So you should not feel uncomfortable in your space that you are hosting for other people while they're just sitting back and they're relaxed. That's an issue and it should not be a thing. So yeah, I'm running out of time, so I'm gonna keep this one short. But like I said, got kicked out of my family's house at 17. I'm 24. I lived with so many people throughout the years, and no matter where I lived, I always tried to make my room, my little corner of the house, whatever the fuck, I tried to make it mine. And my apartment, I'm so happy I can do that now. However the fuck I want, whenever the fuck I want, whatever I want. Do that. It don't matter if you're living in a dingy little apartment, if you're living in the project.
Black China was Tiger Pum Pum. Kylie Jenner used PR Pum Pum. Take with Tiger from China Pum Pum. So China does the Kylie brother Pum Pum. Them say me love sing bout me pum pum. I got a classy pum pum, me pop me pum pum. My man right here, him love me pum pum. So me nah stop sing, skid out me pum pum. You are black pum pum and tiny pum pum. White pum pum, Hispanic pum pum. Asian pum pum, Indian pum pum. Every man and every woman come from pum pum. Kim say she nah give back Kanye the pum pum. So Kanye move on to Julia pum pum. Then Shanae pum pum, Peter Kim pum pum. So Kanye go buy a house beside a Kim pum pum. Pum power, this a pum pum power. Pat up your pum pum up.
As an honorary member of the Hyper Independent Black Girl Club, I'm here for some tips and tricks because I had to unlearn this shit. Because they gonna ask for what they want from you. So ask for what you want back. Rule number 1, you have to be a getting money girl. If you don't get your own bag, everything else I'm about to say null and void. You go ahead and start begging because you a broke hoe. So, and you need $40. So go get your $40 and keep it cute. Shout out to the broke girls. We love y'all too. It's all right. We all been a broke girl at one point. But if you ain't a getting money girl, these tips is not going to work. So rule number 1, you got to have your own bag to be able to ask. Okay? Rule number 2, when you first meet somebody, set the standard high to the sky, higher than you usually would. Set the standard above what your real standard is. Like, if this your standard right here, put it right here. Or up there. Truthfully, put it to where you can't even reach, bitch. Make the standard high as shit. Now, if they don't want to meet their standard, these is the men you immediately leave alone. Because you're not going to change his mind on how much he values you. Go where you are appreciated, not tolerated. This is a very important one. You're going to have to leave a lot of men alone before you find the ones that's going to meet you up here. Set that motherfucker high. Now, if you did 1 and 2 right, you're not even going to have to ask for much. Because if you make it known that you want him and don't need him, and you make it known you a getting money girl, and you make it known that the standard is up here, he's just going to try and meet that thing. All right. Most real men is just going to offer, oh, babe, you about to go out get your nails done. Let me do it for you. Oh, babe, let me put the gas in the tank. Don't worry. Oh, babe, I got it. Right. You don't even have to worry about much because it's something about men. Real men, it's something about them. They like women that want them and don't need them. They like women that take care of themselves so they could come in and prove a point or something. It's the chase. I don't know. Men is sociopaths. That's what I know for sure. So do step 1 and 2 right. Step 3 gonna be easy. But never give up a good opportunity to ask for something when you can. I'll give you an example. So the other day, a shorty that I'm dating was dropping me off at my crib. I always leave my lights on. She like, damn, you always leave the motherfucking lights on. And I said, you talking a lot of shit for somebody who don't pay bills in this house. Like, I could leave my light on. She said, well, how much your electricity bill? I was like, oh, well, last month, it was a little $80 over usually, a little $180. And I live by myself, so I had the space heater on all day. If my shit was $180. Whew, I was mad as hell paying that bill. But she sent me the $180. See what I'm saying? So never give up a good opportunity to try to like do a little, plant a little seed so a little garden could grow. And there you go. 1 through 3. Get it, Papa girls.
If you ever need to break into a car window, aim for the corners and edges, not the center where the glass is the strongest. Also, if you are ever trapped in a car, the headrest poles are made of a material that are designed to break windows. If you are trapped in a fire in a building, get low. That's where the most breathable air is gonna be. You need to chew the aspirin if you take one thinking you're having a heart attack. If your garage door needs maintenance, leave it to the professionals. Garage door springs can kill you if you remove them the wrong way. Keep a survival candle in your car in colder areas. The heat from one candle can keep you from freezing to death for as long as it's lit, which could be up to 36 hours. Condoms can actually be a quick, easy way to store liquids. They can actually hold up to a gallon of water, and they are waterproof, so you can store things like matches or electronics, things you normally wouldn't think to get wet. If you are choking or having a heart attack while you're driving, get out of your car. You can't signal to anyone if you're unconscious in your car, but if you lop over the side of the trunk, people are gonna notice. If your car is stuck on a train track, run in the direction of the train itself. If you run in the same direction that the train is traveling in, you will be hit by the debris of your former car. Don't walk downstairs with your hands in your pockets. When crying for help, try and call out specific people like, hey you, in the red, I'm getting mugged. You also could just yell fire because people will definitely turn and look to see something burning. Use this helpful rhyme if you ever run into a bear. If it's brown, lay down. If it's black, fight back. If it's white, good night. Never mix bleach and ammonia. The result of mixing them is a poisonous gas, and this will kill you. If someone grabs you by the arm, don't pull away. Twist your arm instead, because your arm can twist in all different directions, but their wrists can't. If you've gone 2.5 days without water, and your only options are don't drink water or drink contaminated water, you need to drink the contaminated water. If you don't, you'll definitely die. Most of the diseases that you will get from bad water may take a couple days to set in, which will give you more time to find help. If you ever, for some reason, ingest a bunch of windshield wiper fluid, drink a lot of vodka with it, that way it'll prevent your kidneys from shredding and give you more time to go to the hospital. If your hair suddenly stands up, duck and cover, you're about to be struck by lightning. If you ever fall off the edge of a subway platform, don't waste your time trying to get back up. There is a crawl space underneath that is meant for situations like this. No matter how thirsty you are, do not eat large amounts of snow. Too much cold ice in your stomach could make you die from hypothermia on the inside. Melt the ice and then drink it. Use your jeans as a life preserver in water by tying the legs together and putting air in it. Always keep a card in your wallet with your blood type and allergies. Flammable and inflammable mean the same thing. Cyanide smells like bitter almonds. Get away from anywhere that smells like that. If your belly hurts on your lower right side, push down on your lower left side. If that produces more pain, it's likely appendicitis. If you think your home is haunted and you've been seeing or hearing a presence, get a carbon monoxide detector. You may be hallucinating and this could be lethal. If you're trying to get through a door in a house fire, put your hand over the door with the back side of your hand first. If it's burning hot, you will have only burned the back side of your hand and can still grip things while you're escaping. Even better, just hover your hand over and that way you could feel if there's something warm behind it. 30 years ago, you had about 17 minutes to escape a house fire. Today, you'd have about 3 minutes because newer homes and furniture burn faster. Follow for more facts that...
You want 150 and a big thinking hole. 150, and I'm a big thinking hole. You want
So, I'm a mermaid, and if you've never heard of a mermaid before, here's an example of what happens to me when I come in contact with water. I can't believe I'm about to show this on camera. Oh my god. Cleo! No, Cleo! Did he just transform into a fish? Why is the fish still there? Cameron, this wasn't in the script.